Hello guys, how many remember this concept? First conditionals. First conditionals in the English language. Remember that we have two videos in this series already. The first being a general discussion of what conditionals are in the English language. In that first video, we looked at the definition of conditionals and the four main types of conditionals as well as intentional examples. In the second video, we looked at the first type of conditionals, which is the zero conditionals. Today, our focus is on the second category or the second type of conditionals, which is the first conditionals. The first conditionals in the English language. So, let's get to the class. What are first conditionals in the English language? What are first conditionals? First conditionals are sentences, expressions that talk about real possibilities. Possibilities or situations that are likely to happen in the future. Mark that, in the future. Possibilities, situations, sentences that talk about situations or possibilities for the future. So let's add that on the board. First conditionals are sentences that express real or likely situations in the future. That is, what this means is, that is, comma, this type of conditionals only deal with situations that will most likely occur ahead, or let's say at a later time. This is what first conditionals talk about. Situations that are likely to occur. The sentences that talk about real or likely possibilities. They talk about possibilities that will occur or that will most likely occur in the future. Real situations. That said, let's dive into the most crucial part of this class, which is to look at the structure of first conditionals. The structure of first conditionals. Now, the structure of first conditionals is given as if plus present simple plus will, the will modal auxiliary verb, will plus present simple. So this right here is the structure that explains the right expression of first conditionals. If you want to know the structure of the zero conditionals, please go back to the second video, not the first. In the second video in the series, we talked about zero conditionals as well as the structure. But right now, this structure here differs from the structure that gives rise to the zero conditionals. So remember the structure for first conditionals, that is conditionals that express real or likely possibilities, is given as if plus present simple plus will plus present simple. So let's look at example sentences that exemplify or that express this structure, that express first conditionals. For example, if she studies hard, comma, she will pass. Now, this is the structure that explains a possibility that will happen or a situation that will most likely occur. If this condition of studying hard is met, then this will happen, will most likely happen. It is not a guarantee that this will automatically happen, but a possibility that will most likely happen. If she studies hard, look at if. The structure is here. This indicator, if. Present simple, studies hard, studies. Then you have will. She will pass. She will pass. We have will and then we have pass. Not if she studies hard, she would pass. Not she would. Not the past auxiliary. It is the present. She will pass. More examples of situations or possibilities that will most likely happen following this structure. 2. If the weather is good, comma, we will go to the beach. Go to the beach. Look at that. If the weather is good, we will go to the beach. Look at the structure coming to play out here again. If, look at that, plus present simple, the weather is good. If the weather is good, what happens again? We have will again occurring. We will go to the beach. We can have as many examples as we want, as we can imagine, using the structure of the first conditions. Remember, what is important about this topic, about the first conditions, is that they only talk about real or likely situations that will most likely occur at a later time in the future. If it rains today, if it rains tomorrow, if it rains next tomorrow, if it rains today, I will go out with an umbrella. If it rains later today, I will go out with an umbrella. Another example is, if the traffic is bad, I will arrive at work late. If the traffic is bad, I will, not I would. If the traffic is bad, I will arrive at the office pretty late. So that, of course, is everything that you need to know about first conditionals. First conditionals, remember again, are sentences that talk about real possibilities. First conditionals are sentences or situations that express real or likely possibilities, okay? Possibilities that are likely, most likely to occur, most likely to happen. And finally, we said the structure that realizes first conditionals in our English language is that if plus present simple tense plus will plus another present simple tense. And right here is what we're dropping the curtain on this concept of first conditionals. It's my belief that you've learned something really worth your time in this lesson. And if you have, consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't. And if you're watching on TikTok, consider clicking on the plus sign, follow, so that you can catch up on every content on this channel. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.